I'm Joey Fortman. As Philadelphians, we're never shy about sharing our opinions. So we're introducing a new Better Philly feature called Street Talkin'. With the heat and humidity finally making it feel like July, we decided to take to the street and learn how Philly beats the heat.
This is Better Philly Street Talkin'. I'm Autumn Marisa, and today we're finding out what people are doing to beat the heat this summer. Let's go find out. It's really hot out there.
I'm Joey Fortman. As Philadelphians, we're never shy about sharing our opinions. So we're introducing a new Better Philly feature called Street Talkin'. With the heat and humidity finally making it feel like July, we decided to take to the street and learn how Philly beats the heat.
This is Better Philly Street Talkin'. I'm Autumn Marisa, and today we're finding out what people are doing to beat the heat this summer. Let's go find out. It's really hot out there today. What are you doing to stay cool in the summer sun?
Well, I have had a face rag with ice in it and let it melt and just keep it wet and keep it all on me. I wring it out on my head, wring it all over me, just be nice and wet.
We are jumping from air-conditioned store to air-conditioned store and from shade to shade.
Dress with as much open without being indecent, and really just making sure my water intake is really good.
Going down the shore, gotta be in the ocean and lay in the city.
We have a kiddie pool in the backyard because the pools in Center City are really expensive.
Generally just spending as much time as I can indoors, maybe going to like a matinee in the middle of the day.
Drinking a lot of beer.
Do you have any fun summer getaways planned?
Yeah, I'm going up to Puerto Rico. So that should be fun. They'll be hotter, but in a good way. 'Cause there'll be beaches instead of concrete.
Lot K11 in Philly's parking lot. It's pretty good. Kiddie pool full of ice.
Family vacation, Cayman Islands. Go down there. It's still hot down there, but the water's nice and warm.
I have a road trip planned out west, so there'll be air conditioning in the car.
Pool at my grandmother's house. Always convenient.
Basically just going to bars, try to drink a lot of wheat beer and a lot of refreshing beers. That's about it.
You know, weekend trips here and there to kind of facilitate some of the things that the kids have learned over the year. So, you know, this year my daughter learned about the Statue of Liberty, so we'll probably go to New York, and she learned a couple things about Philadelphia, the Liberty Bell and everything, so we'll probably go there.
Well, I like to go to the beach. I like to go to Wildwood.
Any fun summer beverages that you'd like to partake in?
The iced mocha.
Mango mojitos and strawberry mojitos. So I like a mango mojito on a hot day.
I like mojitos a lot. I'm a big mojito guy. The rum and the dance that goes along with it when the bartender does his thing, so we keep it up with that. Mostly bees though. Mostly bees keep us fresh.
Mojitos. I'm a big fan of mojitos.
Do you have any advice for other people on what to do to keep cool?
Try to dress as cool as you can without, being indecent at work, but also kind of just keep your water up because people start to get dehydrated and don't realize it.
I guess just, duck indoors at the height of the heat, like 11 to 2, just see if you can have a nice long lunch.
Stay inside. It's brutally hot out here.
Lots of sunscreen, big hats, and huge sunglasses.
Well, that's what Noelle does to beat the heat. I'm Autumn Marisa, and you're watching Better Philly Street Talkin'.
Got a topic for Street Talkin'? Log on to myphl17.com and send us your ideas. Better Philly will be right back. What kind of guy gets your attention? Our Autumn Marisa hit the streets of Philly to find out. And guys, you might want to watch this too.
I'm Autumn Marisa, and you're watching Better Philly Street Talkin'. Today we're finding out what women look for in a man. Come on, let's go. Now, if a guy was walking down the street and coming your way, what's the first thing that you would notice about him, the first characteristic?
I think probably a good smile. Definitely their eyes.
Well, I like a guy with a nice smile. Pretty teeth and tall, of course.
His personality, like how he's walking, if he's like walking with confidence or if his shoulders are slumped forward.
A grooming.
Stylish. I feel like if the guy's like popping out when he's walking down the street, then that's definitely an eye catcher.
What would be a deal breaker to you? You're having a date with a guy, things are going really well, and then he did.
If he like burps at dinner or has like really rude manners.
If they're really arrogant and just naive. Be cruel to somebody. If he was rude to someone or rude to me, that would be a total deal breaker.
He's married.
Cheating. Lying. Those two things would definitely be a deal breaker.
I think probably a smoker. I'm not into smoking. I think it just doesn't reflect well on yourself.
If he can't handle a conversation, like a smart conversation, if he doesn't like read books or anything like that, then I'm just like, I guess it was just looks.
If he's really rude and he's constantly talking on the phone while he's talking to me, I'm more important than anything else.
How important are looks for you on a scale of 1 to 10?
5. I like personality because they can look as hot as they think, but if they're going to treat me awful, doesn't matter.
I would say about a 5. They're somewhere around a 7.
I would say 10, but I feel like that would be shallow.
Now, if your family was picking out the perfect man for you, what qualities do you think he'd have?
Dedicated, hardworking, honest, loyal, trustworthy.
A good sense of humor and the ability to deal with eccentric people.
Somebody with a good job.
They would think that he would treat me like his little princess, like he's like how my dad would treat me.
He has to have some type of stability at my age, right now, my point in life. Personality is good. Sense of humor.
My family would probably say I need somebody who's going to lighten me up a little bit. I tend to be very serious, so I think they would be in line with me. Somebody who has a good sense of humor.
Definitely rich. And a nice guy, someone who will treat me right and like appreciates me for who I am.
A couple dollars in his pockets. He has to have some money to take me out and buy me things. And they look for somebody that's able to take care of me.
That's today's Street Talkin'. I'm Autumn Marisa. Better Philly. We'll be right back.
So what I get out of that is that you can be funny looking as long as you're funny. So guys, get out there and make some girl laugh. Better Philly will be right back. Before you head out the door for the day, check this out. In today's Street Talking segment, Autumn Marisa asked the men of Philly, what do you want in a girl?
Hi, I'm Autumn Marisa, and you're watching Better Philly Street Talkin'. Today we're asking men what they look for in a woman. Come on, let's go. If you see a woman walking down the street, what would be the first characteristic that you notice about them?
Their hair. Just the way the posture, the way she's walking down the street looking.
To be honest, I'm a butt guy.
I just like someone that gets up and, takes care of themselves.
Body language?
It's got to be like how the outfit's put together, whether it looks good on her.
Legs, I think, or smile.
Wait, was my wife going to see this? Yeah, probably the face, I guess.
What would be a deal breaker for you? You like this girl, things are going really well, and then you find out
She likes the Cowboys.
She starts talking about an ex at length.
Break the honesty and it just breaks the deal.
If she just wanted to go back home and watch UFC.
Ideals and political views, honestly. And smoking. I'm not a fan of smoking.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for your woman to be good looking?
Probably a 7.
8. I would say 8.
7, I'd say.
A 20.
5, 6, maybe.
Now, if your family was going to pick out a woman for you, what qualities do you think they would want her to have?
Qualities, I don't think they would look for looks. My family's not really concerned about looks. They're more concerned about personality. Having a good family.
I think they'd pick a girl that I could relax with, be myself around, one that would be understanding of tough schedule.
Well, my dad would be wondering if she loves me. That's his big thing. Does she love you? So, I mean, I don't really know. That. Other than that, my mom would just be like, as long as she gets along with my mom, I think it'd be good.
Smart, artistic, and beautiful, probably.
A reserved woman. Nice personality. Just well-dressed, well-mannered.
What advice can you give other guys who are looking for love?
Looking for love? I don't know. Go to Center City Sips, talk to a few people, and maybe get to know someone new.
If you can't trust the person, you can't live with the person, bottom line. You can't spend the rest of your life just worrying about what the other person's doing.
Have a lot of patience.
Don't be too picky. It's not about you. It's about them.
Don't try too hard and don't rush things.
Now, what is the one piece of advice you'll give us how to stay married for so many years?
Ooh. Be honest with each other. That's the biggest thing. Be truthful. Don't hide anything, because you get caught after a while. You know, they'll find out. But that's it. Just be honest. Be good friends. That's it.
Spend a lot of time with each other and friends and family. So I guess that's it.
That's today's Street Talkin'. I'm Autumn Marisa. Better Philly. We'll be right back.